Hey, it's me, Jack Aiken for Coldwell Banker Styles with another episode of Hey Jack, where I answer your questions and inquiries about pretty much anything. And today's Hey Jack question comes from Angie, who says, Hey Jack, my nephew in Kentucky just got an offer accepted on a house, and he's telling us that a home inspection is a waste of his money. We think he's nuts. What do you think? Help me out. Well, Angie, I can't testify to your nephew's soundness of mind, but at Coldwell Banker Styles, we strongly suggest home inspections with every purchase. And to follow up with that is my good friend and personal favorite home inspector, Neil Perry of Indianapolis Home Inspections. Neil, why are home inspections important?
So home inspections are important. We will get in the nooks and crannies of a home that nobody else wants to get into. We'll get into crawl spaces, we'll get into your attic, we'll climb on the roof. We will find those little defects that most home buyers, if you could walk through the house 20 times, you won't see the kind of stuff that we see. And a lot of us have a lot of construction background, which I have about 20 years of experience of flipping homes and taking homes apart and putting them back together. So been a little bit of school of hard knocks over 20 years. So we have a lot of experience to identify some of these things that most people can't identify. So in my opinion, it's kind of like the appraisal. It's a lot of bang for the buck, and pretty vital to the homeowning, to the home purchasing process. Our report can be used for negotiations through the inspection response process, or kind of an action list for contractors if you're looking to have some things done. It's just a full health report for your home. So very, very important.
It's independent too. I mean, you're independent of the transaction. You're just an outsider looking and sharing your professional expertise.
That's correct. We are licensed through the state, so we have no ties to the buyer, the seller, any of the realtors. So we are a non-biased opinion of the health of the home.
Neil, what all do you look for?
Everything. We do a visual inspection for mold. We're looking for rodents, critters, foundation issues. We do septic system inspections, any electrical defects. Like in crawl spaces, I found some pretty interesting things in crawl spaces.
Sure.
So
we could do an episode on that.
I'm sure we could.
Home Inspection Horror Stories, Volume 10.
I am going to write a book at the end of my career about crawl space findings.
I understand. I saw a thing on YouTube once. This guy was doing a home inspection in West Texas, and he found 52 rattlesnakes in the guy's crawl space.
Oh, yikes.
So anyway, to go on with that, would somebody who is going to sell their house consider having a home inspection done prior to the listing process?
I do it quite often, actually. Probably not as often as I like to see. Probably 1 out of maybe 20 inspections that we do are for pre-listing inspections. And again, so that's a lot of times where a seller can create a punch list to kind of get ahead of the inspection process
Sure.
through the transaction.
Sure.
So absolutely.
Neil, if people want to get a hold of you, how they do that?
So my website is www.ihinspections.com. I'm on Facebook. I'm moderately active on Facebook. If you just do the /Indianapolis Home Inspections. My cell phone number is 317-966-9499, which I'm not always available, so the office number is probably better, 317-886-8561.
Folks, this is the gentleman I recommend to my clients. His company, top-notch in every way, in my experience. So if you're thinking about buying or selling a home, you can give me a call, 317-947-4515. You can check out my webpage, jackaiken.com. That's jackaikin.com, where you can look at every house in central Indiana. You can get a free home valuation. Heck, you can learn some more about me. So until next time, I'm Jack Aiken for Coldwell Banker Styles with Neil Perry. Be safe, be well, and we'll talk soon.